Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved, here on the brand new Xbox Series X. Guys, in the last episode, we went down to the bioluminescent biome, and we ended up getting ourselves some Megalosauruses. If you guys haven't checked out that video, in the right-hand corner right about now, there's a link sending you on over there, so definitely check out that video, then come on back to this one. But today, guys, today is a very exciting episode. It's also going to be very, very dangerous, honestly. I have put a lot of work in between the last episode and this episode. I also hinted at kind of what I was thinking about doing, too. So if you guys caught the hints, awesome for you. I think you know exactly what we're doing today. But if you didn't catch the hints, I'm going to kind of walk you guys through what I've done in between episodes, and I think you guys will figure it out, long story short. But first of all, this is our brand new bred, imprinted, and leveled Megalosaurus. A lot of the levels have gone into speed, some of the levels into melee, a little bit into health, and a decent amount into stamina. On top of that, it has 181 saddle that we ended up getting in the Manta Racing game over on I was about to say Extinction, on Genesis. On top of that, guys, I do have a brand new Shinehorn. I've actually bred them all on up. Also leveled her up too, so she's looking pretty good. And I'm really, really liking the colors on both of them, honestly. They look really nice. But obviously, the big thing that you guys probably noticed in the background is the base. I actually went through, demolished the entire base, and kind of went from the ground up again. It's not too significant, but again, kind of walk you through exactly what I did. So we have a little porch area here, 4 total campfires, and then 2 stone water taps, just to give us a little bit of water, a little bit of food, that kind of thing. When you go inside, I've upgraded to a 4x5 base here, and again, it's not too significant or anything like that, but at the same time, I do have a decent amount of stuff in here, so I have put in a fabricator, generator, obviously, for a few things that we'll go over, 4 total refining forges, 1 smithy, and 2 mortar and pestles. On this side, we have a fridge, we also have a grill, and then eventually I'll probably put like a chemistry bench or something in here. What's nice too is I actually made an upstairs on this one, just to put the bed. I just felt like a separate room for the bed, have a little bit of armor and stuff in here was just necessary. And at the same time, what I ended up doing is I ended up making the second floor smaller in order to give us a wraparound like porch area, which I think actually looks pretty nice. It looks a little wonky, honestly, if you're looking like from where the Megalosaurus is, but once you're up here and everything, it actually, at least I feel, it looks kind of nice. But anyways, let me get on down here. Let me show you the big reasons that we have the generator. So obviously the generator runs to the fridge, eventually to the chem bench, but you also see a line going out this way, and I had to close the door before, but there is a lot of air conditioners out here. There's a lot of air cons. There's a total of 14, if I'm not mistaken. And usually when you need that many air cons, there's only one reason why, and that is, guys, we're going to get our first rock drake egg. I am really, really excited about this. I hope you guys are too. If you find yourself enjoying this one, do me a favor, smash that like button. On top of that, if you're brand new to the channel, or you've already been enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. And guys, I'll see you on the border between the bioluminescent biome and the radiation area to show you guys how I'm going to get down to the rock drake trench. So, see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're at one of the radiation entrances here, and what you're looking for is this metal spine, basically. You're going to be following this for most of the way, and it's pretty much just like a nice little compass, if you will. As long as you can see this thing, you're on your way down, basically. Now, we are in between the bioluminescent biome, which is that section over there. It's by that, like, lake area with all those crystals, and then you kind of head over here. When you know you're in the radiation area, you'll start seeing these weird trees and everything. So, once you get into this area, just be aware you will have to put on a radiation suit pretty much once I jump down from here, which I'm just going to do that right now and just get it out of the way. Now, there are a couple of issues here in this area. We have a few things that we have to deal with. First of all, let me just make sure by hazard, perfect. First things first, threats are going to be reapers, rock drakes, Megalosauruses, but the most important is Perlovia. Yes, Perlovia can hit you off your mount, and then you are kind of screwed. So in between looking for everything else, we also have to watch for those guys, which is just extremely stressful down here. On top of that, too, we will have Seekers coming after our Shinehorn, so it's just a whole ball of fun, let's put it that way. But just get to this point, this is kind of where you're going to be looking at 60.2, 69.6, and oof, let's get started. This journey is always just, oof, oh my god. I'm going to keep it in this mode. I'm not going to keep it in this mode because, again, the view and everything always gets a little foggy, so alright, let's get started. Now, you will see that the Shinehorn will take a little bit of damage and everything once we get into this area, but it does go away, so just give it a little bit and you should be pretty good. Like I said, just keep looking up and keep following the little spires, basically, and yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. But what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to make sure that I'm not going to cut or anything like that, just so in case you guys don't know the way to go, basically. Now, I believe I remember the right way. I haven't done this in a while, but I just realized too with... I already screwed up the path. No, I'm going the right way. Why do I feel like I'm not going the right way already? Oh no, because the path is here. Duh. Okay. Whew. The problem too is I have Gamma on for you guys, and I know every episode I talk about this and everything, but I have not seen one Perlovia mound yet, and I don't know if that's because they're not here yet, or because of the Gamma. It's really, really hard to see, so I'm a little worried about that. We do have a really high-level Rock Drake probably near us, because we do have a max notification going off. Let's see. Okay, we gotta go this way. Again, just keep following the spire. What's nice is make sure you level speed on your Megalosaurus like crazy, okay? I have this guy going at 156 movement speed. They actually start at 120, so I have put about 25 levels into movement speed, and this is why, because we can outrun everything at this point, and that's really what you're going to need to do. Yeah, I mean, that's really the case, honestly. On top of that, too, it's great to have an amazing saddle on it, which in this case we do. We have 182 saddle. I got this over on Genesis, I believe. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Like I said, just keep following the spire. Once you get past this this is actually the hardest part, I think, is just that area that we just went through. Now that we're in this area, you will see we are not actually in radiation anymore. Which is really, really cool. We are in radiation here. There's a little pocket right there. But usually the first stop that I make, we're going to have to take out these Seekers first. Let's take them out. Is that a Featherlight? Oh, it is. Cool. Okay, we'll take a look at him in a second. Okay, there we go. Let's check out the Featherlight, because why not? It's right here. What did I say? Level 10. Nah. I really do like the Featherlights, but, I mean, we have a decent Shinehorn, actually, so we're looking pretty good. Now, this area right here is a good resting spot, especially if you need to get yourself a little bit of healing and everything. Just, hang out by these guys. You'll see them all over the map, and then this is when you would actually start eating, because, the health regen, it gives you a little bit more of a buff actually doing this. So I'm pretty much just going to wait here for a second. Let me get my stamina back up. Let me just make sure our armor is looking okay. Okay, so we've only lost 6. Yeah, okay. All right, let's keep going. Now, what's nice about this part is this part's actually not too dangerous right here. We will head down to a lake area, which can have Reapers are already gone past this point, which is good, but you can still have Rock Drakes and stuff at this point, so always be aware of them. If you have a fast enough Megalosaurus, I would recommend just breeze past them. Yes, on the way back you might have to battle them and everything, but if you have enough on your movement speed, you should be okay to just kind of do what we're doing right now, which is just kind of fly by everything, honestly. Let's see here. I believe you go this way. Yeah, here's one of the lakes. Kind of just keep going here. We've actually been really lucky with Perlovia right now. I'm really surprised. The further down you go, the less chance of a Perlovia, though, which is nice. Especially since we're going to be around, you know, 20, 30 rock drakes soon. So, it is what it is. But we're slowly getting there. Now, that was the first lake you're going to pass. The second lake is right on down here. We're actually going to loop around it, basically, and it's like a little waterfall area and whatnot. That's just a rock. Now, as you're down here, if you guys do see that we're having, like, little 1 damage taken off, 1 damage taken off, 1 damage taken off, that's actually the radiation suit and everything taking damage. So you really have 200, depending on what actually... Like, this has 305, 298 durability right now, so it has been taking damage this entire time. I don't think the 1 damage correlates to 1 durability, which is nice, because you would only really have 3. It would be really, really impossible to get down here with this amount of time, because this is how long it takes. We're about 3/4 of the way, I would say, at this point, but it's still a really long trip, honestly. It's been, so far, about 8 minutes so far, the entire trip. So what's nice, though, about this point is the first area where we had the Spinos, the Carnos, you would get rock drakes and stuff there. That's really, really dangerous because you can get banged up and you can actually have them kind of swarm you, which is why I recommend put up the movement speed like crazy so you can just bypass all of it. This area is kind of lax. It's kind of, as you guys have seen in the past few minutes, we haven't really had anything along the way. Here is the waterfall and lake now. When we're in this area, there can be... I don't think you get Reapers this far down. I'm almost positive you don't get Reapers this far down. But you do have rock drakes, which we may get lucky, but we also may get a rock drake. I don't know. We'll have to see. But so far, so good. We're not looking too bad here. Level 90 Featherlight, not bad. I really do like the Featherlight, but I'm going to be honest, I really like the Shinehorn. Like, that's I think that's everyone's favorite, honestly, though. That's why it's kind of a aberration-only creature. Like, it's never moved over to other maps or anything like that. But you do see the other glow pets and stuff, too, which is kind of interesting. Now, what's interesting about this spot is we're actually getting close to where you would actually summon the boss battle, basically, against Rockwell. So that's why you kind of see that and everything. It is actually down in the radiation zone, which makes it a little scary to get down here and everything. But at that point, you would have a rock drake and everything already, which, honestly, once you get your first rock drake, this trip is so easy. My biggest worry on this trip is going to be the fact that, yeah, this guy's leveled. Yeah, he's good. He's not great, I'm going to be honest. He only has maybe 14,000 health on him, with a really good saddle, don't get me wrong, but you'll see. We'll get bombarded with, like, at least 5 or 6 rock drakes at once when we grab the egg, and that's usually where the issue is. But what you're going to want to do is, right when you get down here, start taking out as many rock drakes as possible. Try to take them on one at a time to make this easier for you. Speaking of which, there looks like to be a rock drake right there. We have another rock drake right there, another rock drake right there. Oof, okay, here's the first test, basically. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to kind of slowly pull one after another. I don't want to take them all on at once right now. Alright, so we are doing good damage to them, which is nice. Okay. Okay, I feel a little more confident. It's just, again, when you get 4 or 5 at once, it gets a little hectic, especially when they have mate boost and stuff like that. So, here we go, another one. What I'm really excited about, too, is the fact that Easter event is going on right now, at least at this point, at the time of recording. Easter event is going on, so there's a chance we could get some, like, really crazy colors, too. Oh. I would recommend at this point, don't run, just walk it, because of the angle that we're going down, sometimes you kind of do this little jump, this little lip, and that's an element pool down there, so if you fall in that, you're done. I don't think it's an instant KO, but there's no way out of it, let's put it that way. So it is a KO. Alright, let's get rid of this one. Ooh, look at the colors on this guy. Now, I am happy that we haven't had the Shinehorn go off and basically do the max level thing yet. And the reason is because this is our first trip, I don't mind getting a low-level Rock Drake egg. I would actually prefer that, and it makes killing these things and getting out of here a little easy. Oh god, oof, that would have been bad. A little easier to deal with, but let's try to pull each and every one. Now, another way I can do this is, if they're far away, I will eventually jump off the mountain and actually just shoot them and bring them in. I might have to do that right now, actually. Let me put him on passive. And I missed. Warning shot. There we go. Long story short, what I'm actually going to do is I would prefer to come down right in this lip right here, basically. But what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to go further up and kill everything else in the area. I'm going to pretty much look around here for Rock Drake eggs and see what is the easiest to grab at this point. There are two spots that I actually like. The first one is this lip right here. You just go down with the pick and call it a day, basically, and it's not too bad. The other option is, if we go further this way, then make a right. There's another area up there that could look pretty good. There's a max level over there. We're at least over 150, which is nice. And also, too, I actually didn't realize this. Those are little element nodes and everything, so you can actually get element on this just coming down here. Yeah, it's really dangerous, but you can actually do it. Let's get this guy over here with us. I don't know why the Rock Drakes do this, though. They kind of do this little spinny thing. There we go. Just get him to aggro us. If it's going to be a max level, let it be that one. That one looks so nice. Yeah, there's going to be a really high level one over here. Okay, well, I'm feeling a little more confident taking these things on right now. Now, I don't want to be stupid and have like 4 or 5 at once attacking us there. But the saddle is really helping out. This saddle is really good. Guys, if you want to get a really good saddle, head over to Genesis. Ooh, that was a 150. I didn't even look at the color. Was it good? I think it was just a normal one, honestly. Normal colors and everything. So there is a chance that there's a 150 egg down here, which would be pretty cool. Let's get rid of you. Alright. Like I was saying before, guys, this is usually the first spot that I check out because obviously there's an egg right there. There could be eggs along here too. What I would actually probably do is I would actually snipe those down there, try to draw them up here, take them on, and then there is a bit of a bug when you actually climb these and everything. If you climb sideways, or really if you climb like in specific spots, some of this hasn't like rendered in, I guess. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but if you end up going on a bad spot when you're climbing basically these walls and everything, you fall to your death. And it's really bad. You can't get your stuff back or anything like that, so it's always really concerning. And usually what I'll do is I actually just climb up specifically. Don't climb side to side, don't climb diagonal. It might be easier, yes, but I feel like that seems to cause the issue, honestly. But there is an egg down there. There's also 2 rock drakes. I'm going to move on over this way first because I do want to check out this other spot. There's another spot over here that actually seems to do pretty well, and it's up that path. That path that I'm kind of looking straight at right now. Ooh, this one's hitting pretty hard. This is going to be an over 150, I think. This might be the max one that he's indicating, though. Oh, definitely. Yeah, 180. Oh my god. 180. Imagine. First time coming down here getting a 180 egg. Oh, that would be awesome. Alright, moving on to this spot over here. Slowly getting there. Alright, and this is the other spot that I usually come to also. Now, this is another zone that actually has a lot of problems when it comes to that, like, meshing and stuff like that, and stuff not being fully rendered in. There is an egg there. As long as I go straight up, I should be okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know which one I want to go for yet. I don't know, but what I'm basically doing is I want to kill every single rock drake in the area, basically. And the reason is once we grab this egg, every single one's going to just come forth. So basically what I want to do is I want to get rid of as many as possible. And then once we grab the egg, then hopefully we're not going to get killed by too many of them and get bombarded at once. Some of them we're not going to be able to get to. Like, there's some all the way down there, honestly, and we can't see them, but they're definitely there. But yeah, I kind of want to go for this one, honestly. Because it doesn't seem too bad. But I feel like this is always the, like, too good to be true, that, like, it's really close. You just get right up, get it, get on the Megalosaurus, and get the hell out of here. I mean, unless it's a really, really low level. It's like a 25, I'm not going to go for that. I want something a little more significant. But because we saw the 180 and the 150 over there, there is a chance that that other egg that spawned over there is, in fact, one of those levels, basically. Alright, guys, so I pretty much killed them all in the area. Now, we do have that one, but I actually noticed that this nest up here actually has one, too. So I want to see if we can get to this one, because it is a little bit closer, actually. It's not as much of a climb, and we are closer, not much closer, but we are technically closer to the exit, so hopefully this may work out here. So, got my climbing picks ready to go. I'm going to... yeah, let's do this. And I guess we go like this. Yeah, let's go this direction. That's fine. And let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's... okay. Let's see what level you are. 55. Okay, I do kind of want to check that one then, because 55... Alright, so here's how we're going to do this. The problem is that the Megalosaurus... You know what? I'm going to play this safe. Let's go back down. Let's go back down first, and then I can move the Megalosaurus over, because even though that doesn't seem like that much of a distance, it will give the rock drakes plenty of time to get to us. So you know what? I'm going to try to do my best to just drop down, I think would be the best bet. It's fine if we take a little bit of damage. And let's get over to this one, because most likely this will actually be a better one then. If that one was 55, then this one should be a little bit better, but we'll see. See what we get. Alright, it's straight on up now. Alright, so let's start heading up this one now. Alright, ledge number 2. We should be right by... yeah, we're right by it. Okay, let's go here. And then can I just jump from here? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, it's a level 60. Okay. Oh, there's one all the way up there. You know what? That's fine. We're not going to bother with that. We got to that one. That's a 55. That one we're not going to worry about, honestly. We'll take the 60. We'll get the heck out of here. What I'm hoping is that we can actually not only get this guy, but maybe raise it and then come on down here with the Rock Drake saddle and everything. And it's just so much easier getting these guys. Now, the Megalosaurus is right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I can probably try to jump on its back. That's a bit risky, isn't it? I think the armor will be okay. I think we'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Taking the egg, and we're just going to get the hell out of here. Okay, let's go. And I missed him. Oh, God. Okay, let's go. Also need to turn on the light pet. Did not... oh, God. Alright, good news. So right now, it's only one coming for us, so... oh, no, we have 2. And we got 3. We're going to start getting bombarded here. Let's go. Okay, we got a lot of stuff on us right now. Let's just drop and go if we can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We are quicker, though, so oh my god, this is just going to be chaos. Eventually, though, they should de-aggro, so as long as I can basically just keep going, not run out of stam, we should be okay here. But we do, in fact, have the level 60 egg, so that's not the best, but at the same time, it's a rock drake egg. It's totally fine. I probably should check my inventory, make sure it's in there, because God forbid we do this entire trip, and then it's like, oh, it's spoiled or whatever, because sometimes there's a bug that does that. Let's see here. Alright, let me check for a quick second here. I think we're going to be okay for a second, so I can check. Alright, guys, so long story short, that is how to get the rock drake egg. Now, level 60 is not bad, level 60 is not great either, but what we can actually do is once we get back up there, I have the ACs ready to go. We basically just throw it in there. Hopefully it hatches. Hopefully we don't need to make a few more. I do have enough materials to make 4 more ACs just in case, so we can go that route. Worst case scenario, raise it on up. We do actually have to head into the bioluminescent biome, unfortunately, to get ourselves some nameless venom. We will have to kill a couple of nameless in order to get that. It just helps with the not only helps with the breeding process, but it also with the raising process, sorry, not the breeding process, but also it does help with their food and everything like that. So let me get back up there. If we run into any trouble, I'll bring you guys back, but most likely I'll see you guys back at base and we can hatch this thing. And hopefully I have enough AC units. Hopefully we'll be able to get this done, because I really want to actually come back down here with the rock drake and show you guys how much easier it is to actually get another egg with a rock drake instead of doing it this way, honestly. You usually just get your first this way. The rest of them you're going to be getting on the back of a rock drake, and you basically are looking to get the higher level than what you've had before, basically. So, like I said, let me get back up to the base. Anything interesting happens, I'll bring you guys back, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, guys, we finally got back to base, and he is beat up because I did the jump from there. I thought I was going to get into the water, and no. Completely missed. Anyways, no real issues or anything on the way back up, but moment of truth. Do we have enough of these going to get this, where are you? You're right there. Throw you out, and yeah. Alright, so I've went ahead, made 4 more. I just kind of want to see the size of this thing. Okay, so I can go the row here, basically. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. So let me get these all kind of lined up in there. As much as I would like to... Come on. As much as I would like to use the... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it as... I'm gonna make a ladder quickly, honestly, just so these are all lined up and everything. I know it's stupid, but I don't know. I just like when everything's all nice and lined up and neat. Let's go here for a second. Get a little bit of that so I can make 1 ladder. There we go. Let's have a little bit of water here. And basically how this works is you just put down the ladder. If you guys don't know this, climb up. That basically puts you center. And then kind of just line yourself up, long story short. So I'm going to go here. Got to kind of line these back ones, basically. I do have 4, so I think I'm going to put some, like, inside of each other, basically, like this. But I'm hoping this is now going to be enough, honestly. Let's see here. If I go 4 like that, so now that should be 18. That should be... I hope that's more than enough. We'll see what happens, though, here. I probably should have enclosed this area. That probably would have been really smart. Really? I'm really surprised. Alright, let's make 1 more. Alright, so the final one, I'm going to line right here in the middle. I'm hoping that maybe just throwing it right in this spot is going to be perfect. If this doesn't work, I have 1 more method that I'm hoping works before we have to go to any other means. Too hot. Can I actually pick this up? Air conditioner, pick you up. You know what? It's fine in the spot where it is. That's not a big deal. Shoot, that kind of stinks. I was really hoping that was going to work. Alright, let's hope my other method works. If not, I gotta go out and get more stuff in order to make a few more air cons. I actually wasn't thinking I was going to take this many, but I had brought the otter over from the island, really from our main playthrough so far, but here's our otter and everything. Now, what's nice about the otter is they give you a hypo and a hyperthermic insulation, and this guy has a lot of hypo and hyper. It's based on your melee and everything, and I believe if I kind of crawl right next to it with the otter on me, here we go. So if you guys can see, it's right on the cusp. But you can see that now it's actually allowing it to incubate and stuff like that. But if I actually walk out of the way, too hot. So yeah, just make sure you have a otter with a lot of hypo and hyperthermic insulation on it, and it will definitely work. Unfortunately, right now we are in the middle of another earthquake, like there always is on this map. But this thing should actually go. I just kind of have to keep myself lined up and everything. We got 50 seconds left, so it shouldn't take too long. But we'll see what colors this thing has. It's a level 60, again, not amazing or anything like that, but it's a good start to get our Rock Drake adventure started, basically. But we'll see how this guy turns out. Alright, here's our level 60. Awesome. Alright, let's actually get him cryoed for a quick second, just so I can throw him out of here. Just makes it a little bit easier to first check him out, basically. What I actually want to do first is, let's go in here. I did get some nameless venom on the way back, so... Oh, you can't put nameless venom inside of a... whatchamacallit? Oh, that really stinks. I had no idea. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to put it inside of a dino. Does that make a difference? Let's just put some nameless venom in you. So it goes from 45 minutes to... 2 hours. Okay, so that's what we're actually going to do. We're going to stick this on him. There we go. And now let's throw our first Rock Drake out. Let's take a quick look at how this guy's looking. Colors are really nice with the combination of the blue, orange, and everything like that. Looks really, really nice. Levels-wise, we're not looking anything too crazy here, but 2,889 health, 697 in stamina, 472 weight, and 141 melee damage. Again, melee, not a huge concern, because with this guy, honestly, we're going to be just getting in there, getting one, and getting out. I don't really expect this guy to be a fighter, anything like that. Once he's leveled up, hopefully I can get a perfect imprint and everything on this. Once he's grown up, we're going to be getting a few levels with this guy by basically just having him kill the fish and everything all along here. You can get a lot of levels doing that, honestly. Just take whatever dino that you want to get some levels on and just go down the river. Just go this way, go all the way down that way, and you will get a ton of XP for this thing. So I'll bring you guys back once he's fully up. We'll check out the final stats because I'm hoping to get a full imprint on, a perfect imprint on this. So we'll check that out. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, first the Rock Drake, guys. Really, really excited about this. Alright guys, so he's fully up. I've actually gotten a decent amount of levels and everything on this guy already. We're looking at 6655 in health, 1395 in stam, 634 weight, and 187 melee. So, honestly, this is a really good method. Just kind of run through the rivers. Because there's so many creatures there, they bump up so quickly. But what I actually want to do is, I actually want to take one more trip down there, just to show you guys, compare, contrast, how much easier it is to do this trip now that we have a Rock Drake and everything. It's just night and day how quickly we can get in and out with this. Because what's nice is, because of the fact that this thing can glide and whatnot, it just makes it a lot easier to basically get out of sticky situations. We don't really have to battle anything. It's pretty much just avoiding everything and just kind of doing our thing. So it's not too bad. I will have to worry about his stamina, though, because even though I put a decent amount of levels on the stamina and everything, yeah. Definitely something we're going to have to focus on here, because their stamina goes down really quick. So, even though we have 1,300 stam on them, you can already see we're pretty much already halfway just from this little bit of the trip so far. So, Let me get on here, rest for a second, but once we get over to the red zone, right at the red zone, I'll bring you guys back just to show you how much easier it is. Having a rock drake and everything, being able to pretty much just go down nice and quick, honestly. So, give me a second, let me get my stand back up, let me get over there, and then we'll compare. Alright guys, so we are actually right on the edge of the bioluminescent biome and obviously the radiation area. What's nice is we don't have to go all the way down there anymore. We could pretty much just take the jump from here and just go all the way down, which is a bit scary, but it is a lot of fun doing this. You just basically zoom on down and you're going to be aiming right for the owns right here. That's basically where you're shooting for. We're already down here. There will be a couple rock drakes and everything already, though. But just make sure you have your hazmat on. Obviously, also, too, light pet definitely helps. We kind of just come through here. We find one. We kind of shoot in here. Just drop on down into it. Make sure that there's no rock drakes around us. And we just find an 85, which is already better than what we have. They're going to start coming for us, so we need to kind of quickly get out of here. Just climb up the wall a little bit, then they'll actually lose aggro, and then that's kind of it. And if you like the 85, let's just say, then you just head on back to base and kind of rinse and repeat, basically. But what's nice is they've pretty much lost aggro at this point, so I have two choices with this. I can hold on to it, or at this point, because it's an 85 and I'm bound to find a higher level one down here, max I think is 180 you can get, maybe 190. I'm personally just going to consume this one and call it a day. Now, because I didn't like that one, just jump on down and rinse and repeat, which is absolutely awesome. And you could do this all day, basically, and just keep looking, and you just pick and choose, basically, the one that you want. So, for example, there's one right here. I could kind of just walk up, check it, see, that's a 170. Oh, okay. We're definitely taking this one. I just need to make sure that there's not anything in the area. I gotta basically kill this guy, though, first. And then we're definitely taking that 170. That's a real good find. Well, while we're here, there is one over there, so let's see what that one is first, because that could be a better level. You never really know. There is... Oh, God. The camera's always a little wonky, though, doing this. Okay, I don't even know where I am compared to it. Oh, it's right there. Nope. Alright, that one was 170. Okay, so we have 170 over there, 175 here. Okay. Alright, so maybe this is a 180? Oh, what did that say? No, 50. Okay. Okay, so definitely the 175. Oh, there's another one there. This is the one, this is the great thing about it, that you can literally just kind of pick and choose, see what there are. Like, that's a 55, so we have a 175, and then on that side is a 170. I would like to definitely get both of these to compare and contrast, but yeah, that's what's actually really, really nice about doing this, is it's nice and easy, honestly. I'm going to take the 175 first, and I'm definitely going to grab that 170 also, but this definitely has to be the first one to grab here. Oh my god, I almost fell off. That would have been bad. Pick up, and let's go. So we're... Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, let's get the glide going. Thank you. Alright, guys, so we are actually back at base here. I've actually hatched both eggs. I did end up going back to get the other one, so we do have a 170 and a 175. And they look absolutely awesome. Like, this is like a royal blue with a little bit of green and a little bit of the, like, yellow or orange on the... on like the feathers, which looks really nice. But then you get this one over here, and this thing just looks amazing. It's got pink, blue, black. Like, this thing is just... Oh, love it. Anyways, okay, so going back to the level 60 originally, I'm going to go over all the stats. 6655 in health, 1395 stam, 634 in weight, and 187 melee. Now, this is after a lot of levels. This is about 35 to 40 levels on this thing already, so let's compare. This is the 170 to start with, 5375, 1260 stam, 608 in weight, and 270 melee. This is all before imprint 2, so imprint 5375 is going to be pretty close to this one. This one will still have a little bit better health, honestly, but overall, like, it's a lot better. Now, moving on to this one. Okay. 5043 in health, 1080 stam, 616 in weight, which is really good, and then 288 melee. So actually, yeah, so this one has the best in weight and melee, it looks like. And 5375, 5043, so not as good in the health or stam department, but that's not too bad. I could always level it and everything like that. I'm honestly really digging this one. Like, I really love the color combination on this. This will be the preferred one to ride around with, but this is definitely a really good backup, honestly. But just to show you guys, basically, this is all before imprinting, so these levels are going to be really damn good, honestly. We'll have to check the imprinted stats and everything in the next episode, but I kind of wanted to just compare with the level 60 and show you guys that when you use the Megalosaurus to get down there, it's like a 20-30 minute process, and you really could only have time to grab one, honestly, and you don't want to grab a 15, a 20, anything like that. We grabbed a 60. It took 2 seconds for us to go down there with the 60 after taking a little bit to level it, and we were able to get these 170 and the 175. It's just so easy to do at that point. And I'm going to be continuously going down. We're going to be getting rock tricks like crazy, because honestly, I absolutely love these things. And I'm not sure at this point why they wouldn't do it, but we can breed everything else at this point. The wyverns we can breed pretty much everything except for griffins. Why wouldn't they make us be able to breed these? I don't know. I just always felt like these you should definitely be able to breed, but that's just my opinion. But, that, guys, is going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel or you're already enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. And guys, I'll see you in the next one, and we'll check out the final imprinted stats on these two beauties. So, see you guys in the next one.